ପାଞ୍ଚଟା working ଅଛି। ପାଞ୍ଚ ନା ଚାରି list on 4 10 20 24 oblique when this bench sits next. Mr. Nanda, since though usually I do not prepone the cases, but since there is vacation approaching, I don't have any date. And as you know my situation, as a court, I don't know when I will sit next. There is a major difficulty. So there is a possibility maybe earlier in that week I may have a Nanda, since usually I do not prepone the cases. You have a target of getting the instruction vacation approaching. I don't have any date. And as you know my situation, as a court, I don't know when I will sit next. There is a major difficulty. So there is a possibility having a date of 27 in your mind. Since so that any date next week, as we commencing the instruction, again approaching, I don't have any date. 30th September is the commencing date. As a court, I don't know when I will sit next. There is a major difficulty. There is a possibility having a date of 27 in your mind. Since so that my other bench, DB not functioning and on break bench like today. So those things have to be ascertained. Yesterday I was told that I will sit at 3. Because there is a new assignment also of read petition. So I said the last occasion I marked that from 3 to 4:30 I cannot complete the list.
Your Lordship is posting it to 4th of next month.
4th.
And in the meantime,
but I am requesting you to get the instruction 27th or say 28th.
Yes.
And there is a possibility that the bench instead of 4th will be sitting on 5th. Because 5th is a working day, adjusted holiday. Nuakhai holiday is 5th. 5th is a working day.
So it is on 5th, but it may be.
And Mr. Paradis, usually if there is a past allegations of criminality, so you prepare that affidavit and get it ready. Don't keep it on, keep just for adjournment next week.
No.
Affidavit.
I will not pay.
So get that instruction, file the affidavit and serve a copy on Mr. Nanda.
Everything. It is in Gujarat also.
So whatever.
Yes.
Whatever he has to because the earlier benches. So
I will mention everything. I will mention.
Yes. You file that affidavit on behalf of the petitioner through any of his well-wisher or close relative or whatever.
Close relations, I will file it.
Item 2.
Yes, Mr. Swain.
The officer under section 376(3) and 4 of the POSCO Act.
First time asila.
Second.
Why it has been listed before me? Earlier rejected. So now what is the situation? Trial has progressed.
Charge sheet has been filed.
Charge has already been filed.
Your 2 years, no trial has been commenced, madam.
In POXO matter, that happens. Mr. Swain, if you are be equally anxious to move a bail like your the offender, what is the change situation in a 376(3) POXO? So my understanding, subject to your approval, it's the other way around. You have to wait till the trial commence, see something that comes out, then you can place for bail.
15-year-old girl.
After the victim has been examined.
You do not want to press it now?
No, I don't know. After the.
It should be like that.
Maybe I don't know after next.
After vacation.
After vacation.
I will issue notice or not? That will be your. I will issue notice.
Notice may can issue.
First paragraph likh le. Second paragraph is saman rahibo. Since the matter has been listed before this bench, in terms of the standing order number 2 of the High Court of Orissa, as the earlier BLAPL 7866 of 2023 filed by the accused, filed by the petitioner,
Same petition.
filed by the present petitioner, was dismissed by this bench. This bench was देखिए लिखिए, मतलब देखेबे, It is submitted by the learned counsel, Mr. First matter appearance डाकिनी Mr. Saktidhar Das, senior counsel, instructed by Muhammad Faradis. Opposite party होचंती Mr. A.K. Nanda AG. It is in Gyanendra Chandra Swain, GC Swain. Petitioner, Mr. A.K. Nanda. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since more than 2 years and trial has not progressed. Then, Mr. Swain, you have to show some case law that in POCSO 376(3).
My lord, 374, my lord.
Sorry?
374, my lord. Section POCSO, section 4, my lord.
Whatever. So, जाबी ସେଥିରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ପ୍ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ ଅଛି କି ଯେ ତାଙ୍କ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଡେରି ହେଲେ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେବେ ବୋଲି
ଦେଖିବି ସାର୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ୍
ସ୍ଟାଚ୍ୟୁଟରୀ ମ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଟ୍ ହେଉଛି 1 year but that doesn't mean ଯେ 1 year ପରେ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେବେ ବୋଲି then you have to bring something more for consideration so that the court can revisit the earlier order.
my lord.
कौन लिखले हाँ has not progressed and the petitioner seeks indulgence for grant of bail. Para. Learned AG in response submits that he shall obtain instructions in the matter. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall serve an extra copy of the petition. File an extra copy of the petition in the registry of the court so as to enable the registry to forward the same to the learned court in session of the matter, which shall forward the copy of the petition to the informant oblique victim, intimating them regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. Then para. Another extra copy shall be served on the learned AGA to enable him to forward the same to the concerned IAC, so as the copy to be forwarded to the informant oblique victim, intimating them regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. The secretary, district DLSA, shall do well to provide legal aid to the informant oblique victim in case they are unable to engage any counsel on their own to present their case in the present proceeding. Stop. The learned counsel shall have the liberty to appear through the nearby virtual court of the High Court of Orissa. Petitioner registry to do the needful. After vacation केबे देबे notice हेले 25 ठीक अछि list on 25/10/2024 public when this bench sits next.
Okay.
This will not be, this cannot be preponed, Mr. Nanda.
Yes.
Obviously it has to go beyond because yes.
Okay.
Item 3.
Yes, did you work on it? That a person having a fake passport, how can be he granted bail? देखिले case law देखिले.
Submitting.
More or less, repeated request to all the council, especially the youngsters, please work on your brief and don't waste time by making. So, Sheikh Javed Iqbal is a citizen of which country?
It's Nepal.
Nepal. He had a fake passport.
He has a passport that is in the condition.
Are condition nahi sunantu. When you filed, you were not aware that he is having a fake passport. Fake passport, if he is having, then what will be seized?
Both the passport has been seized. As per instruction, both the passport has been seized. The original one has been expired in 2018, and thereafter he has made a fake passport, and both the passport has been seized.
So how will it improve your situation? So even I suggested that he think about taking help of the embassy, Nigerian embassy, if they can issue, so that he can ensure his presence.
That's it. The point is,
a foreign national is a flight risk. So how to prevent the flight risk? Impound the passport. And the passport is a fake one. So how it can be impounded? You must understand, a court has to pass an order.
So we
The state published a report from the intelligence bureau that this is a fake passport and they have verified.
Yes.
So what direction I will issue for impounding of the passport when somebody is a flight risk?
so we have
How in this case, this Sheikh Javed Iqbal, where the flight risk part has been dealt with by the Supreme Court. But it is good that you are working on it and found out something. That you deserve the, compliments. Code paragraph or chief flight risk karta.
Space 26 to 6.
26.
See, 34 plus A. 34 clause L. The trial court shall impound the passport and or citizenship documents of the appellant if those are in the custody of the prosecutor.
अरे आप सेटा तो मु तो न देखि कि सेटा कहूची
Is the
कोर्ट आम impound करिवे the trial board direction of the trial court shall impound the fake passport
original one. See,
order पे expire करि जाइची मु direction देबी वर्तमान the trial court shall impound the expired passport which had expired in 2018. So do something.
So we have
Do something pertinent and which is legally nuanced. You can get your passport renewed, but the problem is that the person will manufacture another passport and go away. He's a flight risk. ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ condition ଟା ଯୋଉ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ଏଇ condition ଠୁ I have already been imposing this condition in so many cases. That even if he is not having a passport, he shall furnish an affidavit that I don't have a passport. Passport thile trial court surrender karibo. But can I direct that he will surrender the fake passport or the expired passport? Then what can who will come out with a solution? Court or the petitioner?
petitioner.
It is a flight risk, but kuthre eta deal hechi.
The appellant shall not leave the territorial jurisdiction of the trial court. He shall furnish his address to the trial court.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା କଣ ହବ କି then what you are the only condition that can be imposed is that after release from the jail custody he will sit in the police station and go nowhere. Can such a condition, how the court will ensure his presence before trial, facing trial? So think in those lines.
We have informed the wife of the petitioner. She shall contact the embassy.
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେଦିନ ଗୋଟେ କହୁଛି maybe 2 months back try to do something, get the consular help, get something which will identify the person and which can be secured. Somebody from says, I am not sure, I don't know even. I'm just sharing what I'm thinking. Suppose the consular here, the consul general or any of the officer will give a certificate that he will remain present. I don't know whether they will take that risk. That may help him. At least he should have his proper passport, valid in the eye of law, not this way. It note kari phare debe. You'll get back the citation and also or you can serve a copy on the learned AG so that he can go through.
Judgment copy.
Could you find anything that regarding flight risk how the court has dealt?
No, man, that I have not. Some information was given by law.
Yes, in a seal cover. After seeing that, I did not say anything because I thought that by directing anything, it may go against the petitioner. He is already a foreign national.
And your lordship in last occasion also wanted to know that you had filed an affidavit with the those cases who are coming out to be guarantor. They are professional bailer.
Then
they are professional bailer. Their job is to go like that.
They will be in real trouble. Yes, next. Order to sorry. You are Mr. Sorangi.
Yes,
Mr. R.K. Sorangi for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Nanda AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall obtain up-to-date instructions Mr. Sorangi, shall I observe that that condition, if I can, when the court will submit that, impose this condition, that will be difficulty. I am not saying anything. This Javed, what you have cited, that condition number A cannot be imposed. Impounding a passport of a fake passport or expired passport, how is it possible? You think in those lines. I am not observing in dictating any order. The matter? Kebe? Chuti purvo na pare?
Chuti pare.
For to advance arguments. Mr. A.K. Nandal on it, the Lonit AG submits that he has obtained instructions regarding the persons who have undertaken to file to become bailer for the petitioner. Upon a instruction,
professional bailers.
They always appear as bailers in so many cases for the accused. In the present case, the petitioner is a foreign national. As prayed for by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, list on 25/10/2024 when this bench sits next.
Item 4.
May I please?
Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
Petitioner is in custody, my lord, on 17/5/2023. Earlier bail was refused. In the meantime, my lord, the victim has already been examined as PW3. Your lordship kindly see Annex 2, 164 statement, my lord.
Examination chief taron to 164 kon darkar.
No, Annex page 10, your lordship.
PW3. Copy ta deichandi.
Annex korche. Page 10.
Sehnahi Mahar.
Sir. Okay.
The informant is my father. I am the victim of this case.
I don't have to read that.
Yes.
Interim bail paying account. Is it for interim bail? The application is only for interim bail. I is for interim bail.
If not,
जी नहीं आइए दीजिए
1011.
12500.
12500 ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଏ ଅଛି ସେ ବୋଧେ ରେଫର କରୁଛନ୍ତି 1011 of 2024. ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମତେ ଜାଣି ନଥିବେ.
interim bail ପାଇଁ
ଏଇଟା କଣ interim ଅଛି?
देखो क्या 33 page 33 page 33
10
जो मतलब आए तो लिखा ही चाहिए
page 10 10
page 10
10 annexures
medical certificate
next
Yes, what do you say?
annexure to page 10 deposition copy.
Yes. ଏଟା କଣ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Nine.
ଠିକ ଅଛି ତାହେଲେ. କଣ what do you want to show from the statement of the victim?
Lordship kindly see the cross examination.
Para 7 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ.
Para 4 your lordship.
7 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. four is damaging.
Two also your lordship I see.
Two देखिले cross examination में para 7 टा देखंतु.
It is not.
Small girl, my lord.
ସେଟା କାଇଁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲେ? Obviously, what you want to, I mean, what you want to, how do you want to utilize this statement of the victim as PW3?
That is the version in court.
It is a case of clear case of conviction. कौन करियो?
And your lordship kindly see para 4, my lord. In the house of so and so, last line, page 12. There are neighbor of the file like at banking. I used to go outside to purchase essential commodities required for me. Because she was not confined.
Whatever it may be, whether he was in confinement or not, whether he was going to market or not, whether he used to sing songs, he was in a very good mood. How does it help?
Yeah, yes, of consent, my lord.
Rather,
A small girl.
What? Case of consent of a 12-year-old girl. That's the problem. And suppose you want to confront her regarding 164 statement, then she has denied that I have not, it is not a fact that I have stated before the court in my statement record of 164. But my statement examine karibe. Evidentiary value of a 164 statement, you know. Then.
And 1.5 years is in custody. 22 years boy, my lord.
That's unfortunately 22 years of boy was with he developed a fascination, I mean infatuation or love for a 12-year-old girl.
And a teacher. Teacher to the small child.
See, he was the teacher of the child.
Yes.
He is unfortunate, no doubt, and being a youngster, don't know. You know, M.S.Sahoo, this statement clinches the prosecution case.
And 1.5 years is in custody, my lord, for
maximum kete punishment ki?
10 years.
So 10 years apna kon au kahibo setire?
Jaddi karibe.
So you wait for some time. There is going to be conviction.
Your lordship give it to after vacation.
ठीक अछि, that's up to you. Seta to obviously you have a ye. तापरे 3 रे आपण ओचन 3 पारा prosecution पारा 3 देखंतु फर्स्ट लाइन. So that कौन पचारथिले? I know that the marriageable age of a girl should be 18 or more.
ସେଇଟା
ତାକୁ କାଇଁ ଏଗୁଡା କଣ ମାନେ ଏଗୁଡା ମାନେ
କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ
ସେ ଯାହା କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କଣ କରିବା? କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ? ଜ୍ୟୋତିର୍ମୟ ସାହୁ ନା ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ସାରଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଦେବା?
ଯାହା ନା ଦେଲେ
ଯାହା ନେଲେ ବି ହବ, ଠିକ ଅଛି. ଜ୍ୟୋତିର୍ମୟ ସାହୁ for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Nanda OGF for the state, Lord Counsel for the petitioner refers to the depositions made by the prosecution witnesses after submitting for some time 6 adjournment as prayed for list on 25/10/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
oblige.
I don't
trial expedite କରିବା ପାଇଁ ऐसा ସରିଯିବ ବୋଧେ ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ.
I will take instruction thereafter.
In item 5, on the last occasion, I think my friend was not there. Therefore, your lordship directed he is possibly present.
I informed.
But here there is one development.
Yes.
In the trial forum, he had got bail for a period of 1 month due to ailment of his wife. Yesterday, I received instruction that health condition has got little aggravated, for which reason she has been again referred to. But I have not personally seen the medical report.
Yes.
So I intend to file an application for interim bail also. So may I humbly pray, your lordship may kindly...
So the interim bail was granted by the trial court?
से कहले जे ट्रायल कोर्ट रे मासे पाइले तांको वाइफ को देह खराब पाई सेही देह खराब ता पुनी रिलैप्स करछि एबे.
So you'll be filed, acha, that
interim bail file करे.
That instruction you are not having whether he'll file it here or in the trial court. You often get instruction.
No, I will file it here, my lord. In this bail application, I am only praying for next week if your lordship can accommodate me till next week, my lord. Because I know, my lord, your lordship.
Maybe my court master is saying 4th or 5th there is a possibility, or some day in that week, because there will be some break benches of the division bench presided by Justice Sinha. So I may get a chance like today. So Let us see
and because of the condition, I'm just praying because of the health condition. I think what I gathered from my relative is she's possibly little
critical
condition is not that what was when he was granted that 1 month well by the trial forum.
Yes, Mr. Jena.
Not with the.
So earlier Mr. Doctor was engaged, so he is not appearing in this case. I record your presence.
Sir.
You are legally defense counsel.
My lord.
Mr. Samir Misra, senior counsel, instructed by Mr.
S.R. Behera.
Mr. S.R. Behera for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Nanda, AGA for the state, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Jena, legal aid defense counsel for the informant oblique victim. Para. Mr. Jena, learned LADC, being present at the virtual court, High Court of Orissa, Mayurbhanj at Baripada. Addresses arguments. The learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that he has received instructions that the petitioner's wife is ailing and requires medical attention, and to do the needful, he seeks further accommodation. As prayed for, list on. They call it 4-10-2024 public when this bench sits next. So you file a memo if required, so that it can be on record. In case I am listing any date, so it can be listed.
Before I file the petition, I cannot make a submission in advance.
Okay.
Only if I'll serve a copy and request my
Yes, yes. Also, you file a memo for listing.
Instruction with regard to the authenticity, because usually your lordship wants to know whether the basis on which the interim bail is offered is genuine or not.
Right. And you also obtain the instruction that pursuant to the bail order, he had surrendered and he has a surrender certificate. Because that is also. So you obtain that and you serve it on Mr. Nanda so that he can obtain instruction.
Because the person also could not come because he has to swear the affidavit back the document, not the clerk. So therefore, I could not do it.
Tapar lekhundu gote line last day, the name of Mr. Tapas Kumar Datta as LADC be deleted from the cause list and case brief from the next listing.
Obliged.
Mr. Jena, please remain present when this, because I can't fix the exact date.
My lord, I will positively present.
Verify from the list the case number, he will get it.
Yes.
Item 6.
Yes.
In this case, I was praying for that matter. One, that order that may be verified whether Mr. Panda appearing for the informant also by some or other, whether rightly or by forging or some or anything in many manner, whether he was given any power. In the same case, for where the petitioner is.
Mr. Misra's submission is that there is a possibility, could be, that Mr. Panda was appearing for the informant. So, upon instruction,
in which case, my lord? In this case?
So you obtain instruction.
That is to be verified.
That is to be verified.
Yes, my lord.
And the record may your lordship also call for the record.
Mr. Vibhuti Bhushan Misra for the petitioner, Mr.
And another
Mr. Naik, you are there.
And another thing,
Sachidananda Naik, ASC for the state, Mr. H.S. Misra for the informant. Instructed by Mr. Balaram Naik. You are Mr. Naik. By Mr. Balaram Naik, along with Mr. Balaram Naik.
My name is not printed.
It is submitted by the London
occasion. It is not printed. Your lordship passed the order, but somehow it is not printed.
That his name is not reflected in the cause list, though he has filed Wakalatnama since about
last week.
Last week.
Last in the last date.
On the last date of
31.
31. Registered to do the needful.
Next sitting.
In view of the submissions made at the bar by the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 time to obtain instruction in the matter.
And
list.
Another prayer. This
After vacation, Mr. Mishra, na before?
Before vacation.
fair manner. BLAPL 6107 of 2023.
Apart from order copy ta achi ta?
No, order bill entire record doka.
Then I understand, but that will I will see when after, because I'm here to open the brief. That is the difficulty. Kaun dekhe?
And
Here,
here
Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction.
And another
list on 4 ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ନା 4 10 20 24 oblique when this bench sits next.
another thing, I filed an IA to initiate a proceeding under section 340 CRPC and direct prosecution against the petitioner.
ଆପଣ ଆଇ ର କପିଟା ଆଡଭାନ୍ସ ଦେଇ ଦିଅ.
Yeah, ଦିଆହେଇଛି. If in the meantime, if he chooses to file,
I'm not observing it. It is up to him to
because otherwise it will go unopposed and your lordship has to dispose of, maybe disposed of before the hearing of the bail petition.
Okay.
I is not there on the record. I has not come.
No, it is there. Yeah, I think it is there.
It is there.
ଭାରତରେ 1213
Madam.
huh?
Yes.
Like P. अच्छा.
Full of false affidavits in the.
You are saying regarding 6107 of 23 earlier BLAPL.
Yes. They are also full of false affidavits.
That is not correct. I will controvert my lord. I will file my objection
Yes, yes.
in the meantime.
So ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ ଆଇ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଅଛି ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି. Yes. 7 next matter.
Item 7.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, that it is a case of 302 and the actually trial has progressed a lot and I have given the deposition copy. Last time you have been instructed the government to make a comment on that.
You are Mr. DPS Malik.
DPS Malik matter.
So DPS Malik for the petitioner, Mr. Sachidananda Nayak for the. Mr. Nayak, have you gone through the depositions or you sick time?
Lordship may fix next.
ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆମେ ଯଦି ସବୁ ଯାକ ଡିପୋଜିସନ ପଢିବା କିଛି ନାହିଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସାହୁ ଆସିଲେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଡିପୋଜିସନ କହିଲେ PW3 ଭିକ୍ଟିମ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନନ୍ଦ ଦେଖିଲେ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଯେତିକି କରିବା କଥା ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବୁ.
ଆମର ଜଷ୍ଟ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଷ୍ଟାର କ୍ଲିଞ୍ଚିଂ ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫେଭରେବଲ ସେଇଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
Well, I have given only 3 deposition in my favor and none of them has uttered anything.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଥିରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଇଉଟନେସ୍ ଇଏ ନଥିବ ଏଥିରେ କଣ 302 ରେ କଣ ଆଇଉଟନେସ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ନା ମାନେ ଆଇଟନେସ୍ ଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ହେଇଗଲେ. ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ବୁଝିବେ ସେ କଥା. ଆପଣ କୋଉ କାହାର କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି? PW କିଏ ନମ୍ବରଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ବିଶ୍ୱମିତ୍ର ସାହୁ
1
PW1 ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର 10.
ଠିକ ଅଛି 1 to 5 ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି 5ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
ହଁ 5ଟା ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କେସ୍ ଏଇଟା 2ଟା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଚାଲିଛି. ମୋ କେସଟା ହଉଛି SC 64/90.
2ଟା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କଣ ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଛି?
ହଁ ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଛି ହେଇକି ମୋ ନାଁରେ SC
ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ହେଲେ କଣ ହୁଏ? ସାଇମଲ୍ଟେନିୟସ୍ ଚାଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନନ୍ଦ? ନା one after the other way. ହଁ ତ ଇଏ କଣ କହିଲେଣି ଯେ 2ଟା ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ହିୟରିଂ ହଉଛି ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ହଉଛି. ଆପଣ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନନ୍ଦ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ସେଟା ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଏମିତି କେମିତି ହବ?
ଜଣକୁ 5ଟା ଚାଲିଛି.
ଜଣେ ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ କେତେବେଳେ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜଣେ ଆପିୟର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି କି ମାନେ ନୋଟିସ ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଇନି ସମନ୍ସ ହେଇନି ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଡେରି ହେଲା ସେଟା ହେଲା. ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି 2 ଜଣ ଯାକ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୁ ଫେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟିଏ କେସରେ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ହଉଛି. ଏଟା ମୁଁ ବି ଜାଣିନି ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ. I don't think there is a provision in CRPC also. Yes, Mr. Patti. ସେଟା ସେଇ ପାର୍ଟଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍. ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଲା ଯେ ସିଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପିୟର କଲେ ଆର ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଟା ଚାଲିଛି ଏଇଟା କଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନକ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ହବ ନା ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମର୍ଜ ହବ? ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଲଗା ହଉଛି ବୋଲି.
କେମିତି ହବ? ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା 2ଟା ହେଇଛି ଦଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ SC.
he is a trial practitioner. ମୋର ଯେତିକି ସୀମିତ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଅଛି ତ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପତି ସାର୍ଟିଫାଇ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନନ୍ଦ ବି ତ ସେୟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି. ଏଇଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସେପଟରୁ ହେଇଗଲେଣି ଆପଣ 2:1 ନାୟକ ବି ସେୟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି 3:1. ଅନୟୁଜୁଆଲ ଜିନିଷ ନା. ତାପରେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ସେମିତି ହେଲେ ଆପଣ କ୍ରସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲାଭ କଣ ହବ? ସିଏ ଥରେ କ୍ରସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରିବେ ଇଏ ଥରେ କ୍ରସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରିବେ.
ସେ ହେଇଛି
କଣ ଇଏ କଣ ସେ 2ଟା ଯାକ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ.
ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍. ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ ଆଇ ହାଭ୍ ଗିଭେନ୍ ବୋଥ୍ ଡିପୋଜିସନ୍ସ ଆଇ ହାଭ୍ ଗିଭେନ୍.
ଚିଫ୍ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କରିବେ ସେ କଣ 2ଟା ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା କରିବେ?
କଣ ହବ ସେଟା କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି ଚାଲିଛି ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ସେଠି
ଇଏ କଣ ମାନେ କେତେ ଜଣ ଟୋଟାଲ
6 ଆକ୍ୟୁଜଡ. ପ୍ରଥମଟାରେ 5 ଜଣ and second ଟାରେ ଜଣେ ହଉଛି ମୋ client.
କି ଡାକିନି ବୋଧେ appearance ଲେଖିଲେ. The learned counsel for the petitioner draws attention to the fact that he has furnished the copies of the depositions of PWs 1, TO2, 5. Copy of the said depositions have been served on the learned state counsel, who shall go through the same in order to assist the court. Next para, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that 2 sets of trial are continuing before the learned trial court at present. One against 5 accused persons and the other against the present petitioner. Regarding the said statement made at the bar, the learned ASC shall obtain instructions from the IO oblique ISC. Concerned IO oblique ISC कर दियो. If stop कर लिखा तो if such a situation prevails, the learned ASC shall also obtain instruction regarding stage of trial in the 2 trials that are continuing. Yes, Mr. Naik, sir, बुझोंदो एमती केमती चलची. Witness वाला ना एका.
Witness एका.
Very strange.
ये एथरे कहउछन पुनी सेथरे कहउछन.
Very strange. कौन हितो ताले तो एते जाननी तण हितो. Yes, next.
Malord oblast.
Yes, please.
4 2.
List on 4 could be 4 or someday. List on 4 10 20 24 oblique when this bench sits next.
Item 8.
8 टा कौन जो 2 संख्या समान की 2 ना केते छडा थिला 3
नाइजीरिया
आज्ञा
3 संख्या समान एटा कोन कोन नाइजीरिया आउटपुट हां 3 संख्या समान अछि
आज्ञा ठीक अछि. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Appearance देखिए none Mr. ये नायक सचिदानंद नायक. सेटा केबे को वाला
25 10 25
नाइ मो 25 हां
25 10
25 10.
अरे 3 कहले आपण 4 कहउछंती कोन डेट लिखुछंती
25 10.
List on 25 10 20 24 to grant for oblique when this bench sits next to grant further opportunity to the petitioner.
Item 9.
May I please the lordship?
Yes.
Earlier the
Mr. Siddharth Gautam for the, you are Mr. Gautam.
Well,
Siddharth Gautam for the petitioner, Mr. Sachidananda Naik for the state, AC for the state. Yes, please.
earlier the petitioner had approached this honorable court, my lords, and the bail application was rejected.
अच्छा तेरे WPC क्या लग गया? कौन है लेटर? कौन नायक हो? बारीक हो?
Sir, भूल
भूलेगा? ठीक है. 6577.
My lords.
Yes, please. हाँ. कौन तू?
My lords, in the meanwhile, the victim girl has been examined, my lords. I have submitted the deposition copies, my lords.
आज ही दो चोट ना अगर देख
आगुर ଦେଇଥିଲେ, my lords.
Yes, Mr. Gautam, what do you say from the victim's statement?
My lord, in the petitioner has been charged under section 376(1)(b), my lords. That allegation is not made. POCSO 10 is there, my lords.
Then
376 is not better, and this is
what can be done? POCSO 10, he will be convicted from the statement, paragraph 2. So you like the other matter, you get it adjourned, you want to withdraw or whatever you say.
Regarding POCSO 10 mallards, I'll get some judgments mallard can be taken up.
The clear case of conviction.
No, any condition may be imposed, my lords. Nearly 1.5 years I am in custody, my lords, and the victim has
maximum for 10 years.
My lords.
POCSO 10 day maximum
7 years, my lords.
7 years. So the Roy 7. And the other part is that he has taken advantage of the vulnerability of the victim, a minor girl of age about 12-13 years. So that is apparent.
The vacation for
the Lord Council said I would order number item thila. No. The Siddharth Gautam for the petitioner, Mr. Sachidananda Naik, AC for the state. Lord Council for the petitioner draws attention to the statement of the prosecution witnesses. Eta ko apna DW kari pokele. Eta kon defense. DW2, DW3 kon. DW1 eta PW hova kata.
PW.
ଯେମିତି ଆଜି ଆଣିକି ଦେଇଛ ସେଟା ବି ତାକୁ ଟ୍ରେନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. Draws attention of the court to the statement, copies of the statements he has furnished for consideration of the court. Statements of the prosecution witnesses examined by the learned trial court to support the prayer of the petitioner for grant of bail. Copies of the depositions have been served on the learned counsel for the state. After the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain further instructions in the matter to advance arguments as prayed for, list on 25-10-2024. The trial 1 year ही
Well, so 1.5 years.
1.5 years. As prayed for, list on 25-10-2024 oblique when this bench sits next. Yes, next.
Item 10.
Yes.
In this case, the present accused person, based on the affair lost by the informant, he has been entangled in the victim's father, the Hot Kishore Naik. He has lost the affair in the Apania police station on deterred. That's the time Mahatar deterred.
Appearance second to Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. Sachidananda Naik ASC for the state, Mr. Dilip Kumar Das, LADC, Legal Aid Defense Counsel for the informant oblique victim. The learned counsel for the petitioner. Kindly listen, Mr.
Later on, the main accused person, Dhanani Pradhan and Manvi Pradhan, they have been also, after the surrender of in this court of the Talcher, where the case is pending in the Talcher court and the STGM, in the court of STGM Talcher in Bhaide GR case number 29 of 2003, they have surrendered and later on released by the bail. And later on, the investigation of the the case has been converted into the alleged offense, the present accused person, under section 363, 34, 363, 374, 372, and 105.
Consuming time, Mr.
Sir, in the meantime, sir, the already charge sheet has been submitted and the accused has been arrested from the dated 2/4/2024. And later on the basis of the after the charge sheet, in the meantime, the victims and victim's mother, the victim's father, the informant, he has been already they have been examined. And so far as the concern on the basis of the statement.
If you have marked the proceeding today, I don't know whether you are online. If you want to rely on any statement of any prosecution witness, you have to furnish copy. We should be submitting the defense counsel there, Mr. Das, Mr. AC, and for the court you have to file it.
Already last time, sir, on dated 2024, they already the lordship has had the person, the Bharat Meher, one of the accused person already, and in this case,
Bharat Naik driver.
Bharat Meher.
Bharat Naik driver tila tha?
Sir.
So I have this difficulty. with this. Somehow I find it difficult to again refresh something and go from zero. I don't know whether it is good or bad, but I have that. I can't start again in a blank slate.
Sir, has already told that from the import side the STC should be there.
I cannot say that since Bharat Naik was the driver and Kanai Yadav was a helper in the vehicle, so that they stand in the same footing. That would be your submission.
Sure.
That Kanai Yadav is stands in the same footing.
Sir, I am coming to the deposition of all the witnesses which have been deposed in the Hon'Ble Court. Lordship. They again
accused.
Sir.
It's part of, I don't know, it's kind of a trafficking.
Yes, my lord. Pardon, my lord.
Sir, all the deposition, what has been started?
Item 12. I already filed a deposition copy. And then flag page.
He has also to train. Champion.
No, my lord.
So,
I already filed, my lord. Your flag page deposition. Item.
ସେମିତି କଲେ ଆଉ କେମିତି ହବ ସେ କଣ ଖୋଜିବେ ଫାଇଲ ସେଠୁ ସେ ଫାଇଲ ପତି ସାରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏକେ ପତିଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏଟା ଏକେ ନାୟକ ପାଖରେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଫାଇଲଟା ଏକେ ନନ୍ଦଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସେମିତି କଣ ହବ ସେମିତି ସେ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ନା ଆଉ could you hear your learned colleague? He says that he has already filed. ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଫାଇଲ କରିବା କଥା ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ କଲେନି କାହିଁକି?
Sir, already we have filed this petition. Deposition, sir, ଦିଆଯାଇଛି. Already, sir, from the very beginning, sir, they already have filed.
Say upon
on the petition, we have already filed the.
I can share my screen also with you. That nahi seda. Now, che upon scan करना है. Again?
Scan करी दिया जाए. Already the PW1, PW3 already we have scanned the deposition copy, sir, from the very beginning of filing of the cases.
Now, जोड़ा specific rely करिए कौन तू, so that Mr. and Mr. Patel will be ready with that. Their answers.
Sir, so far the allegation against you in the allegation, sir, specific in the annexation number 3, 97 page 97. Sir, your lordship has to have a glance.
Without considering that, I cannot pass a order. I have to consider that is not on record. In a format, I can't accept, go on accepting papers.
Sir, the deposition copy as you take the petition and we have already filed and the judgment is
upon register step now. Upon remote location, a difficulty is available. But you have to upon remote location appear coaching. Upon setting register, Bujive.
Sir, already I have filed course.
Are move upon a file what interest I will have not to see that. Only interest is that the case can be adjourned because I remember that this person is not the driver. The attributions to this person is different from what the driver, Bharat Naik. So that is in a way helping you. It is submitted by the Learned Counsel, for the petitioner, Mr. Sahoo, that he has filed. Date pet kontu. File करिवे मेमो रखिवे सब करिवे ना खाली मु पचारि के अपन असिस्ट करिवी has filed the copies of the deposition of the prosecution witnesses on
petition on the very third day of the petition filed by the virtual court, sir, we have filed the petition on the annexation of the petition, the bail petition of the annexation copy, that is the annexation number, annexation 3, the page number 97 towards to 99.
Which are marked as सेटा अपन माने ट्रायल केबे फाइल करले की ट्रायल प्रोसीड कला परे
sir, after the rejection of the order dated on 16/1/2024, when the Learned Special Poxo Court has rejected bail on 16/1/2024, after the rejection we have filed the petition. And before that the rejection, before, sir, the PW has been examined. PW 1, 2, 3.
Move the trial court.
Trial court.
Marked as Annexure 3 to the petition. The learned ASC shall seek instructions in the matter as well as the up-to-date status of trial, and also obtain copies of the PWs. Those could have been examined till date. Mr. Naik, ଆଣିବା 5 ତାରିଖ ଆଣିବା କେତେ 5 ନା 6 କହୁଛନ୍ତି 4
ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଛୁଟି ପରେ ଆସ
yes Mr. Sahu ଆଚ୍ଛା Mr. Das ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଶୁଣିବା କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ ଇଏ
Actually, in this case, the victim and her parent have already been examined, and they have not stated a single word against the present accused petitioner.
আচ্ছা
Hence, I have no objection if the accused petitioner will release on bail by your lordship.
thanks to your fairness usually Mr. Das opposes vehemently so I thought that he will say that the victim is scared and he has been threatened because in 1 or 2 cases he has said so list on 4 ତାରିଖ ଆସୁଥିଲେ ସେଇଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ he is better equipped actually trial list on 4 10 20 24 oblique when this bench sits next Mr. Das, do you have information regarding any other witness favoring the prosecution?
Again?
कौन-सी prosecution witness prosecution को favor करला हुआ statement देचंती?
जो prosecution they have stated against the accused Bharat Mehra and accused Anil Jadhav, but they have not stated a single word against the accused Anil.
आपन भरत?
already granted bail man
भरत में तो ड्राइवर এটা কনে এটা গলা কেতে কলে 10 তো তা সাথে মিশাই দেবে 12 আইটেম 12 মিস্টার ইউ আর মিস্টার স্মৃতি রঞ্জন মিস্টার বেহরা মিস্টার কেসি বেহরা মিস্টার একে পত্তি এসি তা সেই yes ঠিক আছে মিস্টার পত্তি আর মিস্টার নায়ক এটা দেখি দিন যদি কিছু নাই তাহলে সে দে শুড নট
I already filed deposition copies
yes সেই ডিপোজিশন গুড়াক সে সেতরে भी কামর লাগিব তেনে দেই দেবে এবং জাস্ট yes next
item 11
Mr. Das please be make yourself convenient to appear along with Mr. Sahu on the next date also
Yes.
My lord, may I please your lordship, man?
yes
This petitioner, along with his family members, my lord, have been implicated, my lord. The petitioner has been implicated under section 3762N, 3763, 506 with 134 IPC, whereas others have been implicated under
এইথরে নোটিস যাইতলা
স্যার নোটিস যাইতলা ଦି ଥର ଆଉ ଥରେ ବି କହିଥିଲେ ଗତ ଥର କହିଥିଲେ ପର୍ସନାଲ ଆପିୟର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଇ କରିଥିଲେ
अच्छा से आपनकर मिस्टर नायक यू आर appearing from the VC এটা
बोधे
appearing converse you should take care of the victim जदि आपण you see आपण जदि कहउचंदी सत्य हेई थाए you are in a relationship with the victim
The Lordship last occasion directed the counsel for the petitioner to file the entire medical report. I am filing today.
महापात्र तो थिले एठी कोइ पळले
ना आज आसनांती ना धीरेन्द्र कुमार महापात्र से आस काल को सार को खबर अच्छे ये छाड़ी जा पड़े हैं ये निजे छाड़ी आसचंदी
अच्छा बस देले ट्रेन बसे देले ओके
you get the opportunity. I have not get the opportunity. I am giving the entire medical report as last occasion Lordship directed.
Mr. Budhia,
My lord.
for the on behalf of Mr. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Potti for the item 13. Good item sorry. So Potti for the ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he is filing the copy of the entire medical examination report. ଆପଣ already file କରିଛନ୍ତି? ଏଠି file କରନ୍ତୁନି। ଏଠି file କଲେ କାଚ ଭାଙ୍ଗିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ଏଠି ସିଷ୍ଟମ ନାହିଁ କାଚ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ରଖିଦେବେ। ନାଇଁ ଏଠି ସେଟା ଟ୍ୟାଗ ହେଇପାରିବନି। ଆପଣଙ୍କର it will be convenient ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଇ ଫାଇଲ କରିଦେବେ ଲାଗିଯିବ ତା ଦେହରେ। So he is filing he is filing copy of the medical examination report in court today. The same shall be taken on record. Copy of the report has been served on the learned AC for the state to enable him to go through the same. Already sir. List on 4 questions na 4-10-20-24 when this bench sits next. The learned AC shall also obtain up to date instruction. Mr. Pati have a target of 27th. Today is 20. आज 20 ଆପଣ ଡିଭିଜନ ବେଞ୍ଚ ରେ କ୍ୟାଲେଣ୍ଡର ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେପ୍ଟେମ୍ବର ଟା ବାଁ ପଟେ, ଅକ୍ଟୋବର ଟା ଡାହାଣ ପଟେ। ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୋ ପ୍ଲେସ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଗଲାଣି, ମୋ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଡେଟ୍ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ ହଉଛି। ଆପଣ ସେପ୍ଟେମ୍ବର ଟା ବାଁ ପଟେ ଲଗେଇଦେଲେଣି ଏଠି। ୟେସ୍ ଟୁଡେ ଇଜ 20th, ଟୁଡେ ଇଜ 19th, ଆପଣ 27th ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରନ୍ତୁ। Because there is a possibility there will be break so that this bench can function. Yes.
14. I may be permitted to appear on behalf of Mr.
Yes.
Das Mahapatra.
Yes. Mr. Biplab Kumar Manti for the petitioner on behalf of
Biplab Kumar Das.
Biplab Kumar Das for the petitioner on behalf of Mr. S. Das Mahapatra. Yes. Mr. Ekapati. Yes.
Petitioner is in custody since 6th of June 2023.
Yes.
For commission of offence under section 376 with other allied offences and section 4 of POCSO, my lord. Today I am not on merit, my lord. A critical surgery undergone by his father, on his father, my lord. For that reason, I am interim application I have filed.
Copy is served. Mr. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he is filing IA का number टा कौन तो?
1173 of 24.
He has filed IA 1173 of 2024, seeking interim bail on the ground that the petitioner's father has undergone a critical surgery and
ophthalmic surgery. Ophthalmic surgery.
Critical कौन है वो?
The critical diabetic person.
देखी बारी बंदा में. हमारे जेल जो आपनकर पुओ को देखिले जेल में से हमारे जेल जीवो
ने पुओ देखियो
बर्तन से आखि बंद करके पट्टी भिड़ी के रहइबा कथा ताऊ पुओ डिस्टर्ब करिया कथा नो से पर एभलिया पुओ कोन लिखले of the petitioner's father having undergone surgery. The records ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି surgery report ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି copy of the application has been served, copy of the application along with
the medical documents,
medical report. Yes. It is a cataract operation. Is it कौन आपको को देउचंदे आपण?
No, because of acute diabetic, my lord. The hemorrhage also there, my lord. And the petitioner is the only son.
The cataract. ठीक है छाड़न.
Only two.
कौन लिख ले? Has been served on the learned AC to enable him to obtain instruction. In response, the learned AC submits that he shall obtain instructions by the next state regarding the prayer of the petitioner. The learned AC shall obtain specific instruction regarding threat perceptions to the victim, oblique informant, if any, from the concerned IAC by the next date. List on 4-9-20-24 4-10-20-24 oblique when this bench sits next. See, recover कला पर ये बाहर के लिए भलो ही था मतलब तक आखी आउ तक दुसी होनी आउ ये घरु गले आउ तक बापांकर से जो रेस्ट अछंती से तो रेस्ट नहीं परिबेनी
in merit
से बंद करे.
Lordship, we don't have the instruction about the stage of the trial. So adjournment may be given so that we can obtain instruction regarding the same.
15?
Yes, your Lordship.
No, that's 15, yes.
Your Lordship, Satgopal Das, on behalf of D. Mohanty.
Pawan nahi?
No, your Lordship.
Mr. S. Das on behalf of D. Mohanty for the petitioner. The Paravan to likhi paribe apan? Na likhiwe nahi tere, khali arjan kar do. Kind badhaibe likha badhaibe. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions and advance arguments. এটা কোন কেবে লিস্ট হইলো তো প্রথম থর আসিলা?
No, your Lordship, last date was 31st 8.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা 302 আর কোন হবো ঠিক আছে আজ পেড ফর লিস্ট অন আপ্লিকেশন করছেন লিস্ট অন 25 কেবে 25-10-20-24 oblique when this bench sits next. The learned AAC shall obtain up-to-date instructions oblique status of trial. Yes. Oblique case diary. Oblique case diary.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Manner offense is under section 498-306.
Chiranjan Mohanty for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Yes.
My lord, the petitioner is jail custody since 28/5/23, my lord. My lord, allegation is that during his, in the absence of the petitioner, his wife committed suicide, my lord. On the last occasion, Your Lordship.
498A re kimti talela?
2 years. 498-306 also.
हाँ kimti hela? 306 नथिले.
Allegation, no.
So that was again the same problem.
In the meanwhile, 5 witnesses have already been examined.
কিন্তু সেটা আপনি ওয়েট করবেন না মতে কইলে কোন হবে till the date you are confident that certain witnesses you have heard in one POCSO matter. The counsel for the informant was very fair to say that he has seen and there is nothing. That Bharat Mehr and considered the matter. Kanai Jadhav au ye. So যেতବେଳେ ଆପଣ confident ହେବେ କହିବେ ନା ମତେ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି? Are you confident that there is exculpatory evidence in favor of the petitioner?
Independent witness has already stated that he does not know anything. Who is the house owner?
Well, wait କରନ୍ତୁ.
House owner. I have given the deposition copy.
ନାଇଁ ସେତିକି ହେଲେ ହବନି ସବୁ ଜାଗ ସରିବେ ନା ଆଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମେଡିକାଲ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଥିବ ଯୋଉ ବାଡି ଜିନିଷ ବାଡିଟା ସିଜ ହେଇଥିବ ସେଥିରେ ବ୍ଲଡ ଷ୍ଟେନ୍ ଥିବ ଆଉ ହାଉସ ଓନର କଣଟା କହିବ
ସେ ନିଜେ ଯାଇକି ଇନଫର୍ମ କଲା ଯେ ତା ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କମିଟେଡ୍ ସୁଇସାଇଡ୍ କରିଛି ବୋଲି
ସାର୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଡଜ୍ ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସକଲ୍ପେଟରୀ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଅଛି ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଆକ୍ଟ ରେ କି ଆଇପିସି ରେ ଅଛି ଯଦି the perpetrator of the crime if he reports to the police station then that will be a ground for what getting bail or that is a ମାନେ like ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେମିତି insanity is ତ ସେଗୁଡାକ ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ମେକ୍ ଟ୍ରିଭିଆଲାଇଜ ଦ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ମେକ୍ ଏ ସିରିୟସ୍ ସବମିଶନ ଯୋଉଟା କି କୋର୍ଟ କନସିଡର କରିପାରିବ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଆଇ ପାସ୍ ଏ ଅର୍ଡର ଅନ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ that since the petitioner was bona fide in informing the police regarding commission of crime so he should be granted bail citation ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ
ହାଉସ ଓନର କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଏମିତି କିଛି ଚାହୁଁਦੇ
ସେଇଟା କି ମୋ ଆପଣ ଟ୍ରାଏଲରେ regarding the death of a person how can you ignore that? How can you ignore the death of a person? Approximate cause होची से ता पूर्व दिन बाडी पिला परे ता परे से सुसाइड कर देले
I have
to assist you go that side. What is your duty, sir, as a lawyer? You have to show that there is no injury, though there is allegation of beating by so and so, stick or broom or lathi, there is no injury.
ବର୍ଷେ 3 ମାସ ରହିଲାଣି ତାର କେମିତି
laceration ଅଛି dead body ରେ
ମଲ୍ଟିପୁଲ
ସରିଗଲା କଥା
ଯାହା one
କେମିତି ମଲେ how did the lady commit suicide? Suicide by what? Hanging. Taking poison?
No.
Hanging. Injury, how do you explain? In case of a suicidal hanging, how do you explain multiple injuries?
ଆଲିଗେସନ ହଉଛି ସେଟା କଣ କାଠ ବଳରେ ବର୍ଷେ 3 ମାସ ହେଲାଣି ଏନି କଣ୍ଡିସନ ହେଇକି
10 ବର୍ଷ ଏଟା ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ପନିଶମେଣ୍ଟ କେତେ?
10 years
ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ ବର୍ଷେ ରହିଲେ କେମିତି ହବ?
କିଛି କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆକ୍ସନ ନାହିଁ ଆଫିଡି ଫାଇଲ
one third ଅଣ୍ଡର ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ହେଲେ ହବ ଯୋଉ ଲାଟେଷ୍ଟ ଡିସିସନ ଅଛି
ବ୍ଲଡ ରିଲେସନ
ତାପରେ 3.5 years 3 ବର୍ଷ ଧରନ୍ତୁ 3 ବର୍ଷ 3.5 ହେଲେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ହଉଛି so bring something which can be a ground for the court to consider and pass a order ବର୍ଷେ 3 ମାସ ରହିଲେଣି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ବାଡେଇଥିଲେ ଯେ ସେ ଆଣିନଥିଲେ ସେ ସୁଇସାଇଡ କରିଦେବ ବୋଲି ଏଗୁଡା କଣ କଥା ସେଟା ଆପଣ କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି to that extent you can say କି ଜାଣିଥିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ବେଶୀ ବାଡେଇଥିଲେ so you don't explain the injuries she has committed suicide and the allegation the proximate cause of the abatement of suicide is torture then sufficient to convict a person upon you take your chance ଛୁଟି
ବ୍ଲଡ ନାହିଁ ଛୁଟି ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆସ
ଛୁଟି କିଛି ହବନି ଆପଣ ଯେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମାନେ sufficient evidence ନାହିଁ I will not interfere but somebody's death can be treated like this and that too in a it's a violent death somebody dies after being beaten and she commits suicide you think your strategy କହିବି next time ଆଣିବି ସେୟା ହବ ଆପଣ last time ଯାହା କହିଥିଲେ ସେଇଟା ମୋର ସେତିକି I am just reiterating because I can't start from a clean slate it's more impossible I cannot start
ସାକ୍ଷୀ ବି ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି 24/5/2024 ଆଉ ସାକ୍ଷୀ ଆସିନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା the courts are overburdened
ଆଜ୍ଞା ବ୍ଲଡ ରିଲେସନ ତା ମଦର ରହିବ ଶିରୁ ରହିବ ଯେକୌଣସି କଣ୍ଡିସନ
ନାଇଁ not for 498/306 sufficient ଆଉ କିଛି ଦିନ ରହିଥାନ୍ତେ ହଁ ଗୋଟେ କଥା we are concerned about a person's liberty who has committed a crime ठीक ଅଛି we should be but allegation is there allegation is regarding death of a person ଛୁଟି ପରେ ନା ପୂର୍ବରୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କେବେ କହିବେ
ଛୁଟି ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆଉ
କଣ ଲେଖିଲା counsel for the petitioner prays for accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on ଆପଣ ମେଡିକାଲ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଅଛି ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଦେଖି ଦେଇଥିବେ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ହଁ oblique when this bench sits next yes ଏଥିରେ କପି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମିଷ୍ଟର ମହାନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା କପି ଦିଏ
କୋଉ କପି ମାଗୁଛି କହିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଡିପୋଜିସନ ଫ୍ଲାଟ ବି ରେ ଅଛି ଆଚ୍ଛା
ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆଫିଡ ବି ଦିଆଯାଇଛି
ତ 1/3 ପନିଶମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବ ନା ଆପଣ ତ ନିଜେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି 10 ବର୍ଷ ପନିଶମେଣ୍ଟ 3 ବର୍ଷରେ ଛାଡିବା ପାଇଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉଟା ନୂଆ ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ ଆସିଛି ଯେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ ଅଫେଣ୍ଡର 3 years I'm so sorry 1/3 ହେଲେ then it should be considered favorably for bail
ମେଲ ମେମ୍ବର ନାହାନ୍ତି ମା ଓଲ୍ଡ ମଦର ଉଡ ମଦର
ବାଡେଇବାର ନଥିଲା ୱାଇଫ କୁ ଟର୍ଚର କରି ମଦର ପାଇଁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହେଲେ କେମିତି ହବ she is also a lady କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ yes ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ମହାନ୍ତିଙ୍କ go through the deposition yes whether the counsel for the state shall go through the depositions to and assist the court yes next please
My lord, item number 17, my lord, contempt number is wrongly mentioned, my lord. That may be corrected and already it may be compliance, my lord. Already complied, my lord.
Already complied. Doctor କରିଥିଲେ type The matter has been listed for correction of the apparent typographical errors that those have crept into the order dated 10/12/2021. Say withdrawal memo ta kai last ko achi it is seen that instead of the CONTC number 5895 of 2020, the heading has been typed as CONTC number 5859 of 2020. In the order, it has been mentioned that a memo has been filed for withdrawal of the writ petition ... within colon, within inverted comma. Instead of CONTC. Para. Accordingly, the order shall be corrected in the heading of the petition. 5895 shall be corrected in place of 5859, both within quotes. In the order, in place of writ petition, it shall be corrected as CONTC petition. এটা IA ফাইল করছেন তো না রেজিস্ট্রি আনছি it is also submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the order has already been complied with. The corrections be carried out in the order dated 10/12/2021 being duly certified. Yes.
Item 18. May I please?
1/8.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord, the present petitioner was his bail application was allowed since 15/3/2024. And meantime, my lord, 6 months has been elapsed, my lord. In paragraph 5 of the bail order, my lord, there is a condition, my lord. 2 solvent sureties for an amount of satisfaction of the learned court in session of the matter. One of the sureties shall be family members, my lord. My lord, he's a man or poor man, my lord, having no landed property, my lord.
সেটা আপনারা লোয়ার কোর্টে কহিবে না ମୁଁ କେମିତି মডিফাই କରିଦେବି
my lord
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ବେଲ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ କିଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଲ୍ଟିମେଟଲି ସିଏ ମାଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ କରିବେ କଣ୍ଡିସନଟା ସେ ଏଇଟା ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ରହିବ ଆପଣ ସେଠି ଯୋଉଟା ଯଦି ଦେବେ ସେଟା ଭେରିଫିକେସନ ହବ ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ
kindly have a glance, my lord. Running page 7, my lord. My lord, I have a Gharabari plot, my lord, but they are not accepting it. The
Gharabari plot accept हुएनी?
Yes, my lord. In the name of the present petitioner father.
Gharabari plot हवनी?
Again, that plot.
long back थरे रायपुर जाई गोटे move करथिली.
Again.
So सेतरे नियंतिनी. Mr. Patti will say better. सेटा सुनंतु आपनकर नाही बोली ए करी कि सेटा कोठी आपण affidavit देइछंती. आइए कोठी देइछंती.
My lord, I have written in paragraph 4, my lord. That the petitioner is unable to comply with this condition. He is unable to produce surety from his family members because the petitioner is a landless person and there is a Gharabari plot in the name of his father. Mauja Unit 3, Kharabal Nagar, by plot number so and so.
Kharabal Nagar रे बिल खोजिले केमते हो?
आज्ञा ता पाखर गोटे प्लॉट ता पाखर
तार गाड़ी की ताकर कोठी थियो सेटा देखिबे ना
किछि नाही आज्ञा करबो लोक
ताले नियर रिलेटिव्स
ना लोकल सिक्युरिटी कर देली भी खाली हिजो खाली
व्हाट अबाउट नियर रिलेटिव
नियरली आई विल अरेंज माय लॉर्ड तार
आपण अपन किछि करि नांती आ कोन करी अपन से लिखि नांती अरे आपण बुझ पाले नी मु कोन कोइ ना बुझचंदी you must understand what I am saying.
Yes madam.
I hope you understand that.
Yes
condition है जे दी जण रहिबे जण नियर रिलेटिव जण फादर बिकॉज़ ऑफ तांकर क्रिमिनल प्रोक्लेविटी बर्तमान तांकर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी के नबु चाहू ना तां घर लोक आ सोसाइटी कोन नबो से कंडीशन अर्थ कोन बुझचंदी तो एक्चुअली सेटा it's not that mechanical. The purpose is somebody should take care of the person.
Yes madam.
He will have so लोक जे the person who is seeking bail, he will have some responsibility towards his family members and all that.
In time, my lord, 6 months has been elapsed, my lord. He is unable to, my lord.
But what about near relative?
He can arrange near relative.
Dijara.
My lord, local surety may be asked.
One near relative, one local surety.
Yes, yes, my lord.
I Lekhantu, Mr. Amlan Shakti Paul for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Patti. Yes, Mr. Patti?
Yes.
Mr. A.K. Patti, ASC for the state. The IA has been filed for modification of a condition of the bail, IA 714 of 2024. अरे आपण आगुर कोठी थिले आ पूर्वटा आपणकर थिला 714 of 2024 la the IA has been filed for modification of the condition of bail that has been directed to be imposed along with the conditions that would be imposed by the learned court hala lecture na nahi at paragraph 5 of the paragraph 4 of the order at page 3, middle of page 3, the following has been mentioned. The following condition has been imposed. Quote, 2 solvent sureties to Neki, semicolon, near relative, semicolon, quote ends. It has been stated in the petition on behalf of the petitioner that none of the family members, none of his family member is having এই জিনিসটা আরো আর্গিউ কলে মু লাগা ফ্যামিলি মেম্বর তো মু কইলি মু তো কহিনি যে জনকর কার প্রপার্টি থিবো বলি মিস্টার পতিবাজ আই থিংক দেয়ার যে কোন যাହାର ବି ଥିବ ବିଲବାରି ଥିବ ସେ ହବ ଆପଣ ଖାରବେଲ ନମ୍ବରଟା କାଇଁ ସିଲେକ୍ଟ କଲେ
ତାର ଜମି ଗୋଟିଏ ଜମି ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ that is
ଆରେ ସେଇ ଲୋକର ନିୟର ରିଲେଟିଭ ମାନେ ଯିଏ ବି ନାହିଁ ୱାନ୍ ଅଫ ଦ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ୟାଟର୍ନାଲ ସାଇଡ ମ୍ୟାଟର୍ନାଲ ସାଇଡ ତାଙ୍କର ୱାଇଫ କର ସାଇଡ ପ୍ରାୟତଃ ସବୁଥିରେ ୱାଇଫ ମାନେ ହିଁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ବାପା କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଖାରବେଲ ନମ୍ବରଟା କାଇଁ ବାଛଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି ଏଟା ମାନେ ଏଟା କଣ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ନାଇଁ
କମ ସେ କମ ତାଙ୍କ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ ତ 10 ଜଣ ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଲୋକ ଥିବେ
ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ ଜମି ଗୋଟେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସରକାରଙ୍କଠୁ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି
ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ ସେଇଟା ଜମିଟାକୁ କାଇଁ ପଛରେ ପଡିଛନ୍ତି ଯେକୌଣସି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବରଙ୍କ ଜମି ଥିବ ସେ ତାର ହେବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆରେଞ୍ଜ କରିପାରୁନି 6 ମାସ ହେଲା ଆରେଞ୍ଜ
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ don't lose your stature Mr. Paul dictate your term with the client on the face of it ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଠିକ ଅଛି I'm taking a liberal view on the face of it it's a untenable ground ମୁଁ କୋଉଠୁ କହିଥିଲି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଖାରବେଲ ନଗର ଜମି ଯାହାର ଥିବ ତାଙ୍କ ବାପା ହେଇଥିବେ କି ତାଙ୍କ ଭାଇ ହେଇଥିବେ ମା ହେଇଥିବେ ତାହେଲେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଇମ୍ପୋଜ ହେବ I have not said anything court me ମାନେ court has said one family member and one relative you have chosen a family member who has a Kharbel Nagar property family member ଆଉ କଣ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି just imagine I'll direct him to inquire that how many persons are there in the family members he will come up with a report there are 20 persons in the family ଆଉ ଯଦି ଇନଲଜ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ନୁହନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ କେମିତି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଆଜ୍ଞା କିଛି ନାହିଁ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ତାଙ୍କର 10ଟା କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ୱାଇଫ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବ୍ରଦର ଇନ ଲ ଥିବେ ଫାଦର ଇନ ଲ ତାଙ୍କ ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଥିବେ
ମାନେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ତ ମା ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଏଥିରେ
ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି ସୋ ମୁଁ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଗିଭିଂ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଡିସ୍କସିଂ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ
stated in the petition on behalf of the petitioner that none of the family member
is having any property to show the solvency for grant of bail. They submitted that due to such difficulty, though the bail order was passed on 15/3/2024, the petitioner is still in custody for the last more than 6 months. New relative bachelor now फिर modify करके फाइल करिए
if possible man 2 local security I can arrange man
सी तो प्रोफेशनल सी तो नाइजेरिया लोक पे भी दे दउचंती गोटे लोक मैटर नाइजेरिया लोक पे तार नाही किछि कागज पत्र दे दे जे हमें हबु सिक्योरिटी कौन लिखले
though the bail orders are passed on 15th of April the petitioner is still in custody for the last more than 6 months
the additional standing counsel in response takes a fair stand that imposition of condition which cannot be satisfied by the petitioner causes hardship. Para. Having had the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned ASC, and considering the fact that the petitioner has not been able to arrange two solvent sureties as directed in the condition quoted above in the order dated 15/3/2024, the said order is modified to the extent that at paragraph at paragraph 4, page 3, the first subpara, the following condition shall be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter, apart from the other conditions remaining unchanged. Two local sureties for an amount to the satisfaction of the learned court in session of the matter. Quoted. The conditions imposed by order dated 15/3/2024 is modified accordingly. The IS stands disposed of. And Mr. Paul, I am taking a very lenient view. On the face of it, you cannot say that you have done the, though maybe, I don't know whether purposefully or otherwise, you have stayed, the petitioner has stayed for a longer time. That is a point. Yes, that you can argue. Yes, next.
19.
None, petitioner none, Mr. Sharma, Mr. A.K. Sharma, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. None had appeared when the matter was last taken up on 31/8/2024. To grant further opportunity, list on छुट्टी पर दे देवा
छुट्टी पर
ठीक है 25/10/2024 oblique when this being sits next.
Item 20.
Metro is listed on also 31st August. When the matter was petitioner done, Mr. A.K. Sharma for the AGA for the state. When the matter was listed on 16/5/2024, none had appeared for the petitioner and the following order was passed. Hala, 16/5 quote kar dele. Hala. On the next listing, that is on 31/8/2024, none had appeared for the petitioner and the following order was passed. इतने add कर दिए तो apparently the petitioner doesn't seem to be interested in prosecuting the matter. To give a last opportunity, list on 4/10/2024. Public when this bench sits next.
21.
Just a second. A purvata kitte kale? Data? A purvata 25th October. Seta bhi same age order ta order last record likhile. Apparently the on ye dekhili. Interested likhta ki nahi? Seem to be interested. Movie apna bhadiya hai galo nahi. Apparently, the petitioner doesn't seem to be interested in prosecuting the matter. To grant last chance, list on 4/10/2024. When this bench sits next. Eighta bhi ta purvotare kar diyantu. Sethere bhi dithara se non appearance hai. Eti likhde. Yes, Mr. Sharma, there is no point in again and now not rakhi deba.
How?
Last chance to deyichi agu do dinu rakhichi.
Jao.
ठीक है
19 रे कॉपी भी देई नंत
that
19 रे
କୋଡିଏଟାରେ କପି ପାଇଛି 19ରେ କପି ବି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ସେ ବୋଧେ ମାନେ they have achieved the objective ଆଉ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଯାଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି
Item 21.
ସେମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର 21 ରେ ବି ବୋଧେ ସେ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called on 31/8 none had appeared for none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called ହେଲା none had appeared when the matter was taken up on 31/8/2024 and the following order was passed para apparently the petitioner has lost interest in prosecuting the matter to grant last chance list on 4/10/2024 when this bench sits next. So, Mr. Sharma लिखिए जी सब बुरा करे. Yes, next please.
Item 22.
Same order में please. इतरे none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. None had appeared when the matter was last taken up on 31/8/2024. ହେଲା let's just same कौन लिख ले apparently जोड़ा कौन apparently petitioner has not interested in proceeding the matter अच्छा आगे କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କରିବେ ତ ଆପଣ କରିବେ ବୋଲି ତ ମୁଁ ଛାଡ଼ିଦେଲି ଆପଣ କରିବେ ବୋଲି yes ସବୁଗୁଡ଼ା 4-10 ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ଆଉ ରହିଲା କିଛି 500 ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ